welcome to Between the Lines, Girls Hoops with man Coach V on this Wednesday night. What's up, Coach V?
All right, I'm doing good. Gonna be shaking and rocking in a little bit.
Why is that?
Tornadoes, man. Bad day.
Man, ain't no tornado, Coach. You that guy, man. Gary Payne got you. Is it Gary Payne or English? Which one is it?
Just let me know.
Which one is it?
Let me know when you're hiding back down in that basement now. You just let me know, okay?
No, I'm gonna ask you. Is it Gary? He's on Channel 9 now. Is that Gary?
Wife don't listen to nothing but Gary. She don't listen
Gary
to
Payne. That's why you over there freaking out, Coach. Ain't no comment, Coach. Coach.
Like David Payne. David Payne says, hey.
David Payne, man, I'm telling you, David Payne will make you go buy all the groceries and nothing never happens, Coach. David Payne, I'm telling you right now, this is David Payne. Let me find my deal. Where's David Payne at? I might not be. He might get lucky tonight, Coach. He might get lucky tonight because I can't find my deal. But David Payne, though, man, Coach, you can't be listening to him. I'm telling you right now. You cannot listen to him because all he does is give you a lot of I'm sorry, folks. The tornadoes are. It's in Piedmont. No, it's not in Piedmont. It's in Deer Creek. No, it's not in Deer. It's over in Cassia. No, it's in Muskogee, Oklahoma. That's what David Payne does. You all running all the everybody scared, cat scared, dog scared. Everybody, even the fish. Where the fish at, Coach? Where the fish at?
He gone.
Oh, fish didn't make it. Oh, fish. I'm sorry. But folks,
Baller passed away.
Oh, Baller passed away, man. You should have got him some dirty water like we got Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Baller would have made it.
He needed to survive some bacteria. That fresh water was too good for him.
Well, Coach, we're gonna have another great show tonight. We got the young lady from Piedmont. She probably shooting from what's the chicken place up there? Isons, all the way to Piedmont. That's what she do, folks. She shoot long threes. I know her daddy be like, no. Oh, good shot, baby. Good shot. Mm-hmm. We got to ask her that when she comes on. But, folks, we're going to bring her to the table so we can buzz her in real quick.
Table. Where you at, table?
At the table. Well, here we go. Entering the game, ready to shoot her first three, Miss Kenley Crawford. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the show. How you doing? You got to turn your phone back around. You went upside down. You turned to me.
That's good.
There we go. Try one more. There it is. Hey.
Hey,
Well, welcome to the show, Miss Kenley. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Oh, man. I messed Coach V up. Tonight is his snack night. He was cheating. So that's why he wanted to have the show at 6 so he can eat his snack at 7.
By now.
Yeah, so I apologize, Kenley. My daughter was with a trainer. He changed some things, and we went from 4 o'clock to 6:30, and I had to finally tell my wife, can we swap? So she went to go get her. So I apologize for me being late. So I'm a man of my word. I apologize. Sorry about that.
You're okay.
All right. Thank you. So when we play, you don't hit a 3 against us.
Okay.
She's in a couple. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she will. But Kenley, like I said, we welcome you to the show, man. I know the season didn't end the way you wanted to, but I know you had another heck of a season. This is your junior year, right?
Yeah.
And you're going into your senior year. So this is your last year of AU ball. So, Kenley, for the folks that don't know you out there, besides Piedmont and all the 6A teams that know you can shoot, tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are.
So, like you said, I'm a junior at Piedmont. I have 3 older sisters who actually all graduated from Piedmont, but we've moved 3 times. So we started at Cashin, which is like super small school, probably 15 minutes from Piedmont, and then moved to a private school in Edmond where my dad was the head coach of the girls and boys, actually.
What school was that?
Oklahoma Christian Academy. So it's Class A, maybe 2A now, actually. But
is that did Darian Johnson? Did she go there too?
I don't. Not when I was there. From Deer Creek. I don't.
Yeah, from Deer Creek. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew
not when I was there, but she might have. I'm not sure. It's a good question, actually. But play for Team Oklahoma AAU. So yeah.
Is that what you're doing right now? You're playing for Team Oklahoma?
Yes.
Now who's the coach? Yeah. Who's the coach of that team? Is it your dad?
So no. We had a little break from him being my coach for this season, but it's needed actually.
No, you got. Hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure Zoe is excited that her mama's coming to get her than me because I yelled a couple of times and she's like, "Well, Dad, he changed my shot." I said, "I don't care, fix it." Well, Dad, you can't fix it overnight. And I know you and your dad's probably had this conversation. I said, "Baby, you better go to sleep tomorrow. It better be fixed."
Mm-hmm.
So
definitely.
So how did y'all initiate that Kenley, how did y'all go? Who brought that to the table? That's what I want to know. The break of the summer. Who brought that?
Well, it actually started last summer, so he wasn't my AAU coach last summer either. I think he's been my AAU coach twice only,
Okay.
in my all my years. But no, it was actually last summer because it we couldn't find a coach for my 16U team, and so he was like, "Well, I mean, like, I'm not coaching a team," and I was like, "Dad," I was like, honestly, like, I don't know if that'd be good for our like father-daughter relationship because and so then this year it was brought up again and I'm like, trust me, like it sounds fun in the moment, but then we come
Mhm.
back to October again and then it's like I've
Yep.
been with you all summer. So
You go like, do you
but
remember that time in January, Dad? Do you really
yeah,
want to live that in the summer?
I know, yeah, I know I can't live it, so we just crossed it out too. But I mean, it's fun but definitely hard to balance. But
Yep.
No, it gotta be tough, having the father daughter. I know I'll coach my boys, so I know it's tough, especially if you don't
mhm.
have a great game and you're like, do I sit in the front seat? Do I sit in the back?
Yes.
We got a third seat. I can sit in the third seat. He's never really gonna be able to talk to you until we get home. And by the time you get
Mhm.
home, mom saved you, so everything's good, and you eat dinner and you go to bed. So, but I know
Yeah.
how that is though. Sometimes us dads we are too tough on our baby girls. I know you being the baby, it's he just wants the best for you. That's all it
Yeah.
is. I mean, it's tough love. You're always gonna be his princess, so we understand that as fathers though. But
Mhm.
like I said, I know you said you're playing for Team Oklahoma. Have y'all kicked anything off yet? Have y'all played
We
any
will
games yet?
we'll start next season. I mean, not next season, next weekend. So I think we've had 4 or 5 practices so far. So we'll have like 2 more, and then we'll start next weekend at Border War in Arkansas.
Okay, yeah, Coach V's be there. He'll be there
I'll be
covering it.
there. Hmm.
Yep.
Before the
Yep.
line, between the line, hoop girls, he'll be covering it for us. But like I said, where do y'all practice at? Is it Piedmont or you got to travel a
So
little bit?
Um, usually it's at Piedmont whenever the Piedmont gym's not being used or anything. Like we have our Team Oklahoma gym in Piedmont, but our director is Gus, and he coaches at Destiny Christian. So
Okay,
anytime the spots are filled at Piedmont or whatever it is, then we'll just go to
Okay.
Destiny.
so is there
That's a good coach.
any other girls from your team that's playing AU ball with you from your high school team?
Not my age, no. We have like not on my exact team, but we have like quite a few of our underclassmen will play their own age bat Team Oklahoma.
Okay. So, like I said, you like so your season and then you won. You guys did get in the playoffs, right? Uh,
Yes.
and so who got y'all? Who'd y'all play first round?
First round we had Lawton Eisenhower.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you get in, but you guys it was a game short from state though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost to Westmore in the
Westmore.
area
Yeah. So I
championship.
mean, a good team though. I mean,
Oh
a
yeah.
team that's
Good
has
players.
Gatorade Player of the Year. Man, it's not a bad person to lose to.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you guys lose a couple girls. I know you lose your one shoe, your point guard.
Mhm.
How many girls you got coming back from the team that you guys had this year?
So we have me, Najaya, who's a sophomore. We both started, and we're the only 2 returning starters. But our sixth man is Braylon Ward. She's a freshman, and she'll be really good for us next year. She's a really long, lanky guard.
Did
And
she come to?
then
Is that the young lady that came to Dick's Sporting
Yeah.
Goods?
yes,
Okay, yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. But yeah, she'll be good for us. And then we have another junior. Her name's Mackenzie Arney. She had some big minutes for us last year too. So we're gonna need like a lot of underclassmen to kind of step up for us this upcoming year. But I think it's gonna be good.
No,
Don't you
you
have a
got
little Watkins there? Isn't there another one?
Actually, we do, but her main sport's volleyball, and so I don't know if she's
Okay.
gonna be coming out
Okay.
next year. Unfortunately, we
no,
we
no,
want her so bad, but
no. Time out, Kenley. You are the coach's daughter, team captain,
I
team leader, and
I
you
know
cannot talk this young lady to come play. What grade is she in?
she's a sophomore.
She's a
She'll be a
sophomore. She
junior.
can't come play 1 year of basketball with you guys.
She just doesn't like basketball. I don't know. I wish you knew her because she is the funniest person, but she just does not like it. I couldn't tell you why, but never
Yeah.
has. She's always been forced by her parents to play.
How tall is she?
She is like 6'2", 6'3".
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
she's
always
tall.
like that. See,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I like girls volleyball. I think it's picked up a lot, kind of like soccer in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
But man, volleyball has kind of hurt the girls' basketball game a lot because you got all these tall girls. They don't
Huge,
want
I
to mess with
know.
basketball no more. They just want to hit this little ball and bounce it. And I think that ball will hurt if it hit you across. At least with the basketball, you're not going to get hit across the head. So,
I know.
man, it's kind of crazy that how the game has changed so much that all these young ladies are going to volleyball. Which I'm not mad because volleyball players get a, they get a pretty good scholarship. I always told myself
Yeah.
if I knew anything about how tall my kids was going to be, I would have married me a volleyball player. That's something I would
You
have
might
done.
want to keep that a little low on the anniversary list or
Okay.
conversation there, John. Okay. You might not want to say. You might not want to say that. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm just being real, man. If it's all about height in football and basketball, it's all about the height now, coach. It used to didn't be that way, but now you got to be kind of tall before they even look at you.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true.
Well, talk about your game a little bit. I mean, I've seen you, and Tony. I know Tony's seen you. So tell everybody a little bit about your game if they hadn't seen you before.
So I am definitely a shooter. From deep, as they were saying. If I'm open, I'm shooting it, honestly. So it really is hard though being like that because you have to have a lot of confidence and like trusting in your work because I mean when you're that far out, it's easy to just hit nothing. But yeah, I'm a shooter. Lots of mid range too. I play point some. I honestly like playing point guard. But shooting guard, basically, yeah.
That could be your natural position in college, you think?
Yeah.
Two spot?
Yeah. 2, 3.
2, 3.
Yeah.
So you do have some offers already. I think Coach was telling me you got some offers already. What schools do you have offered you already this year?
Southeastern Oklahoma State in Durant. I like them a lot. And then UCO.
UCO, we got the coach on. They do a good job. I think they've done a great job getting Oklahoma girls to come play for them. I know they just got the young lady out of Washington. I think is it Johnson? I think
Presley.
Yeah, just nice jump shot, just like you. So you talk about shooting deep out. So is that something you kind of started? You start working on, or you're like, hey man, I seen the young lady from Iowa last year, Kate Clark, do it. I seen Steph Curry do it. Is it something you just start picked up and just start working on? Is it just like it just comes natural?
I really don't remember ever like just watching it and being like, oh, like I want to do that. I think when I first started doing it, I would like not even realize where I was at. Like it's I don't feel like it's my core awareness. It's just like I just shot it, made it, and then like I would watch it back and I'm like, that was really deep. Like I didn't feel like that in the game. My mom would be like, and I would see my mom on if I'd be watching film, she'd be like, oh, like what is, and then she's like, oh, okay, like, and just like I'd never realized it was that deep until, but then once I started realizing that, I was like, okay, well maybe I can shoot this more often. Like I don't know, it wasn't really something I practiced. It was kind of just like I wasn't really sure, so I just shot it.
So now the girls are picking you up at half court. So as soon as you pass half court, a double team, you get the ball out your hand.
Yeah, and then I get it right back. So, but
they can only guard her so far, Coach. Is 45 feet. They got to guard her.
Well, Coach, he's hitting it for 45 feet. I've seen a couple myself.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like playing tag 45 feet.
I've watched you guys on TV and announcers like, hey, there she go again. Hey, from half court. It's good. Everybody's clapping and cheering. But hey, if you got range like that, hey, that's good to have because, like I said, you talked about your mid range too. Do you practice a lot on your mid range, or you mostly?
That is something I work on a lot. Yeah, and it's a good thing to have, especially once people start closing out on me high, like shooting and stuff. Like a good ball fake and mid range is like really good to have once people start really running at you on the line.
Yeah. So I got to ask you. So what do you shoot from the three, and then what's your 3-point percentage, and then your free throw percentage?
So mid-season, 3-point was 42, but I think it ended up dropping down. I had one game that was pretty rough in regional, so I think I ended up ending with maybe 35-ish.
Ain't bad. I mean, not bad at all.
Yeah. And then you said free throw?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe it was 78.
That's so funny because you look at people that can shoot the three, and they're not great free. I'm not saying you're not a great free throw. I
No,
mean, I know your goal
it's
probably be
definitely not my strong
yeah,
suit.
but it's so funny though because you're like, man, if they can shoot that long range, why they can't sit there and hit this easy free throw? But I think
I
free throws are a
know.
little bit more stressing because you're thinking about it and everybody's looking
And
at you.
tired,
But
just yeah.
yes, that's tough though. But hey, that's something you got a goal to work towards next year.
Yeah.
You know, I know you probably like to be in the 80, 85 range, and I know Dad
Definitely,
probably
yeah.
like that too, because sometimes that 1 point or 2 point makes a difference in the
Yes.
game or even in the season.
Yeah. Definitely.
What's it like being the last Crawford? The last
Well,
one.
I honestly, it's not as like stressful as I thought it was gonna be, kind of like expectation wise.
Really? Okay.
My dad has always been like, I don't care if you play water polo or swimming or what, like I'm gonna support you no matter what. But it's like I've known that I'm gonna play basketball. Like I wasn't gonna.
No.
I actually tried volleyball and I was like, I hope I don't start liking volleyball more because I might like get disowned or something. Um, but it's honestly nice having my older sisters to look up to, and like
Mhm.
they've been through just about every scenario there is. And but it is funny because I'll like talk to them about like my game I just had or whatever, and they all have something different to say. So it's like
They-
I get one and then I get another, and then it's just like always in perspective, which is nice because it's like people watching my games, like they're, watching it and then giving
Yeah.
me feedback, which is always nice. But
Did they ever say? Did they ever tell you, man, Dad has mellowed out?
yes. I hear that often. And I'm like, but in my head, I'm like, little do you know,
Yeah, my
like
kid.
you think he's mellowed out, but whatever. Yeah, I've heard that so many times.
Well, you got two. Talk about your sisters. I know who they are, but I know Tony, probably others do not. But
Yeah,
talk about your sisters, where they played at.
So my oldest, her name is Reagan. She started at SWASU in Weatherford, and then she played 2 years there, and then transferred to Harding. She ended up tearing her ACL, so she was out for a year, and then finished her last year at Harding.
That's okay.
She now lives in Arkansas, so she's done playing basketball. But and then second oldest is Delaney. She played at Tulsa, and then graduated from there, and now she's in Finland right now playing pro, but
Wow.
she's about to get her contract moved over, so she's going to go to Australia pretty soon.
that's
Okay.
pretty cool. So I mean, since
Yeah.
you got a sister playing overseas, did she
Yes.
send you some pretty cool stuff, or
Yes.
does
She's
that?
since it's Finland, it's freezing, so she's like, I feel like super pale. I'm like freezing every single day. Like, she loves it though. It's like so different, but she's excited to go to Australia, so it's a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
So have you got a chance to go visit her since she's been
I
overseas?
actually, my parents and sister, my oldest sister have, but I haven't. I was thinking about going to Australia this summer, so we'll see if that happens.
Oh, that'd
But
be pretty
Yeah,
cool. That'd be
there you
pretty
go.
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
With your sister, like say being overseas, I mean, like your sister that lives in Arkansas, is she gonna come? Get a chance to come watch you play this weekend?
yeah, she is. She's staying with us. So she actually lives in North Little Rock.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
Border War is like in Rogers, I think. So it's a little
Yes.
bit further than that. So she's gonna come stay like in our hotel and stuff with us.
Oh,
So
that's
that'll
cool.
be good. Yeah.
Mhm.
So your sister overseas, do you get to watch her play her games? I mean, is there a streamline that you guys can watch?
There is a streamline, but it's honestly the website, it's Finnish. It's like so weird. Like it's so hard to watch her games. And like the commentators, it's like I have no idea what you're saying. It's actually funny because their coach, whenever he's like mad, he will yell at them in Finnish or like whoever he's talking to in Finnish. But like if he's talking in English, he's only talking to like Delaney or like the other American. And so she's like, I know if he's screaming Finnish, it's not to me, it's to
Yeah,
everybody else besides me.
yeah, that's good
So,
stuff.
but then
That's
I
good
have another sister plays at SNU right now. She'll be a
Okay.
senior next year.
So she played for Coach May then?
Yep.
So he's not recruiting you or what?
He was at one point. I mean, we still obviously talk. I see him all the time because John's played there for 3 years. But it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know, maybe something different because I've had a sister who's played there, and it's just like, I love him. He's a great coach, but
Something you want your own thing.
yes, I don't want to follow everyone else.
So is
Okay.
there any other schools that's kind of knocking on the door that that's kind of showing a lot of interest? Like I said, I know you're just a junior, so this summer will be a big time to show some coaches and what you still got in the tank. So is there any other schools kind of looking at you right now?
So last summer I was talking to Swasso a lot, and then it kind of like faded out, and then they've been talking to me again. So we'll see what happens there. But some community colleges, but I'm trying to stay in like higher level D2
Yeah,
area. So,
Mhm.
but they still talk to me, and they're all really good coaches. Just depends on what division I'm wanting to play in, you know.
that's
You
cool.
got good, yeah. Those are two good schools. Coach Glover does a good job at Southeastern too,
Yeah,
and their assistant staff, the longest coach at UCO. So you got two good offers there. I
yeah,
No,
mean,
two great offer. I think UCO is
mhm.
like I tell people all the time. I think that's one of the another new coach and all that, and she's changing the format over there and getting things changed around. But I think she's doing a great job in the state of Oklahoma,
hmm,
getting her girls to come play for. And
yeah,
she's getting, you can tell she likes the tall, lanky girls that can shoot, which is good though. Like I said, you got
yeah,
a point guard and get it downhill to you guys. It makes your jobs even easier.
definitely, yeah.
Somebody's getting like I'm gonna use coach's line, putting that foot in the paint, touching the paint, touching the paint.
Yeah,
Hmm.
So
yeah.
so now if she gets down to the paint, she touches it, and hey, you guys are open, good kick out. So yeah, I like what coach is doing over at UCO. Don't know much about
Yeah,
the coach over Durant, but I'm pretty sure if he's looking at you, he knows what he's doing a little bit because he's going to go get a top prospect at Oklahoma. I figured with your range at Tulsa, you had a sister play at Tulsa, then even
hmm,
ORU or Arkansas, what's
yeah,
the Sugar Bears,
uh-huh.
it's so funny. A
Mhm.
lot of these schools, they miss out on girls. I mean, I know recruiting is tough because you're trying to get to every girl to see every girl. So
Yeah.
I know it's tough. So what have you done what have you done to help your recruiting? Are you putting stuff on your Twitter page, your Instagram page? So what have you done to help yourself?
So what really started helping me last summer was going to a lot of elite camps. So
Mm-hmm.
then after the elite camps, I kind of stay in touch with those coaches. Like Southeastern, for example, went to their elite camp, liked him a lot, liked the coach a lot, and then he ended up contacting me later that year. So that was really good. But I didn't end up going to UCO's elite camp, but just like having connections and kind of like sending out schedules, just like always keeping them on your mind kind of thing. They honestly do get really busy and forget a lot. So that's always good. But yeah, Twitter highlights. I post highlights quite often. But yeah, I definitely think that if I was on social media, then it wouldn't be as good recruiting as I have right now because that's like a big thing in recruiting right now.
No,
It's
it's big
just
time because, like I said, they can clip on your clip.
yeah.
Assistant coach can come back and show head coach, hey, I seen this young lady. Hey, I seen her in person. Here's some of her highlights. Did they click on it? Boom. Me and Coach V
Hmm.
talk about this all the time. Girls that don't have nothing on there, how can I come find you? How can I say
Right.
something about you? How can I write a story about you? I know Sam's and Coach V does a lot of writing for these young ladies and tagging them. I know people say college coaches don't care. They care. They like to look
Yeah.
at that stuff. They want to know because if there's a lot of hype behind your name, a lot of pub behind your name, the first thing when people say, I was talking to a buddy of mine. I told him who we had on the show. The first thing he said to me, "Oh, that's that young lady that can shoot deep." I mean,
Hmm.
he did probably know your name, but that was the exact word. So,
Yeah.
people know what you walk in the gym, they know that hey, we got to cover this young lady. So, and that's like college coaches, they know what you can do. So when they walk
Hmm.
in that gym, hey, no, not only can she hit the deep, now she's getting down here and doing her pull up and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
great job, man. I mean, it's good for these young ladies, that's coming up. You're going to be a senior that you're talking about that because a lot of these girls don't know that, man. They don't.
Right.
You don't know how many times me and Coach V is going to look for a young lady or we try to DM if we don't know their parents' number, something DM and say, hey, we want you on the show. And you
Hmm.
can't get a hold of them. Oh, and they might see it 6 weeks. I mean, I've
Yeah.
DM a couple girls and, oh my God, I'm just now saying this. Well, I did this
Hmm.
5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to come on. Well, I'm booked now, so I can't have you come on.
Right.
So good job with that, getting out on Twitter and your Instagram. So that goes a long
Hmm.
way, especially with coaches and college coaches and everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, who do you train with? I mean, I know you play for your dad,
Hmm.
and I know you're in that team Oklahoma organization, but does he train you, or you like get a break from that too and go somewhere else?
It really depends. So I don't know if you guys know Shane Wagner. He's the
Yeah, that's right.
co-owner with my dad at yeah. Um, he helps me a lot. Like he does a lot of my skills classes, that kind of stuff. Lately I've been training a lot with Gus Sanchez at Destiny Christian. He's a
Yeah,
great coach, great all around person. And he did great at Destiny Christian with the group of girls he had. But
right.
I've been training with him a lot lately. And then
Okay.
my coach for AAU this year, he did coach at Moore. His name's Brent Hodges.
Yeah, no
Oh
Hodges.
yeah,
Yeah, no Hodges.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
he's
AD.
our coach this year at Edmond North. Yeah.
So you got to
Yeah.
tell him since he's your AAU coach. next, I don't know if Piedmont plays Edmond North, but when he does play you, he needs to wear a Piedmont shirt.
I know.
Yeah,
half
I
and
know.
half or something.
yeah, have.
He's
I mean,
always talking about how they beat us and stuff, and I'm just
Maybe a North shirt, maybe a Piedmont sleeve or
yeah,
something.
something,
yeah,
man.
He
He
half
got
and
can't.
half.
something. I mean,
We're gonna have to get him on the show and talk to him, Coach. He can't be coaching,
Yeah.
Piedmont
I
young
know.
ladies, but he's an Edmond North, all the way north, all the way.
I
No,
know.
we can't have that. He's gonna have to
Yeah.
convert back over to Piedmont. It's right down the street.
You better watch
Definitely.
out.
Yeah.
He might be giving Coach P some secrets over there about your game. You better watch
I
out.
know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I
come
know.
on now. You know,
I have to
You
say,
gotta
I
give
think
it-
you guys do got one of the top notch gyms in high school. Basketball. I think
I haven't been in there.
you ever. What would you say, Coach?
I haven't been in there.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't been in Piedmont's new gym.
Oh, you ever been in Piedmont's new gym?
No, I've been in the Cracker Jack box built in
No.
'65. Yeah.
Hey, this gym is up there with Mustang.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
Is it
it.
telling you,
really?
man, it's a good gym, Coach. It's a good. That's why they host 5A, 6A, and 3A and 2. Whoever they can host, they want to go show that gym off. It is a nice gym, though. I will say
Might
it's one of
take
the.
a jog
top-
down the road and go check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, you got to have Mr. Crawford bring you over and give you a tour. It's pretty nice. The weight room and everything's all right there. It's top class. So
Yeah,
you
it
guys
is.
did a good job.
Well, anyone you want to give a shout out to? I mean, this is your time. I mean, I always ask Tony, is this your first podcast?
Yeah. I think
First
online.
First
Yeah.
timer. Boom.
She's
Yeah.
done
Maybe we hook
good.
up people up. I hook people up like Sports Animal. Give them a coupon of Sonic or something. First time podcaster. Here's
First
whatever.
time.
First time.
Oh my
Yay.
goodness. It's my screen turn. I think. Oh,
Yeah.
there we
There
go.
we go. Hey,
There
we're
we
back.
go.
So you talk about your training. How many shots do you try to get up a day or a week? I mean, is there so many makes you got to make, or just getting shots up?
I think honestly, just any time in the gym, as long as they're like good, like valuable reps. I feel like sometimes I put a number on it, like I'll be like, okay, like today 500. A lot of time, at least like once a week, I'll get in and do 100 straight threes. I have to make 10 free throws in a row before I leave. It's kind of just like especially whenever I have my workouts, I don't really add up all the numbers because there's so many different shots, but I don't really like to do just like 500 threes or whatever. I do a lot of variations, kind of shots, not like a set number every week. Jeez, what is going on?
Is that storm coming?
I told you. Well, is the gym kind of open? Because I know Destiny put up a bunch of shots this summer. So you all have access to where y'all getting all your shots at?
So, like I said, the Team Oklahoma gym is right in the middle of Piedmont. So we have we don't all have a key, but if we need to get in the gym, then we can get in the gym kind of thing. Like I have a key. I also work at Team Oklahoma, so I have a key. But yeah,
Okay.
and also a lot of the thing is last summer we had to get 10,000 in the
Yeah.
summer. So we would get in groups kind of. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go up the gym, I'm gonna unlock it, like whoever wants to come kind of thing.
Okay.
And that was really nice. But he'll even open up like open gym things in the summer, or even like now the off season started kind of thing. He'll like open it up. But
Yeah, because I know when I talked to her, she said y'all have something like 10,000, 15,000 shots. Some number that was way out there.
last summer we did have 10,000. A lot of us got more than that because just with everything that we do, honestly, like with Team Oklahoma, like through everything, it's kind of like it's a lot of shots either way. But then put it on top
Right.
of but 10,000.
One thing I've learned, I've told this Coach V, is just the other day, I was like, man, it feels like you guys get straight out of high school basketball and boom, you're right back in AAU basketball. So don't feel like you guys get a break, and sometimes you need a break to let that body recover, especially if you go deep in the playoffs and things like that. But I just think that's kind of crazy, but I understand because in June you got to go play high school basketball for a month. And so I know AAU's trying to get all their stuff in, and they still want you to practice and all that, and Dad wants you to practice. So I think that's kind of tough. I think that's the only thing I wish they would change a little bit is give the girls 3 weeks off because, like I said, I understand the girls that might not make it to the playoffs or state or any of that, but the girls that do, that's a lot of work though because you might have a week recovery. I mean, you already have some teams play at the Hive already this year, Coach, and it's crazy because, like I said, if say you get, I mean, I know coming out playing 30-some games, the tournaments and regular season, you're gonna have bumps and bruises, and sometimes you need a couple weeks just to to recover and get the body back and to get your body back. So I wish they would kind of change that. I don't know if high school can change it because everybody tries to play at the new house now, the OG&E Coliseum. But I mean, I wish maybe AU push it back just a little bit because I think a lot of these girls do need some time to recover, though, Coach. I really do.
Well, that's a luxury that you and Kenley and I do not have because a lot of people were done playing February the 20th. And so they've been sitting for a month.
Yeah.
Us three, we got a chance to play deep. I mean, we got a chance to play almost, so our season was cut by 2.5 weeks longer, and everybody else is done. You got to remember 6A, you lost, I think it was February the 17th, maybe?
Yes, sir.
And so those teams, some of those kids been sitting for a month.
Yeah.
They're ready to play.
I see both sides of
playoffs, yeah. We're sitting like, oh man, we only got a week and a half off, but you know what? I'll take that week and a half off. So that way it means I'm in the playoffs and I'm deep. I didn't go home first game.
Right.
But I think that's the thing. I think that's kind of if you delay it anymore, some kids are going to have off like almost a whole month, and that's just too much. But maybe a program says, you know what, hey, Kenley, just take this one off.
Right.
Take this one. And it's not a live period, so just take this one off.
Yeah.
Just like I do in team camps. If I'm at team camp and I have a kid like Kenley on it and she's somewhere else, that's just an opportunity for somebody else to play.
Yes, sir.
Right.
It's summer league. It's summer league. It's warm up ball.
Mm-hmm.
Border War is the first one that really kind of comes into play, or Phoenix, wherever you're going, Tony. That first period, that's the one that comes into play.
Right.
So this week it'll be live here for college coaches to come out and check it out. Then
I
think so.
D2 down, I think is only.
Oh,
yeah.
D2 down. I know last year, that's when I met the UCO assistant coach. So yeah. So you'll have a bunch of coaches. So you have a bunch of eyes on you this weekend. So that's big though. So what do you do for fun though? I mean, I know you're a big time basketball player. You're always in the gym, but like, what's a fun night for Kenley on a Friday night or a Saturday night that you don't have to go get shots up?
I love hanging out with friends, movies, things like that. I also just like being like, this sounds very homebody-ish, but like being at home, watching with my mom, like popcorn, that kind of thing. But I'm also a really big shopper, so.
Yeah. Shoes. What are we shopping here?
She's talking about Lululemon, Coach.
Honestly, anywhere that has clothes. I'm a clothes shopper, clothes and shoes.
I was telling Trish the other day, I got kids in my class. They don't shop. They get nails and lashes, Tony.
Yeah, nails and lashes.
Every 2 weeks, it's like true. Nails and lashes.
That's
like $200, $300 deal.
Hey, Coach, that's expensive. I got my wife lashes for Valentine's, man, and the lady told me how much it was, and I was like, what? I said, can she fly with those lashes? Can she get up and fly away? Because that's a lot of money for some lashes. And, I guess that's the thing now. You got to get the nails done. And, if you get your nails and toes done, it's probably going to cost you $100 there. So, you look at that nail and lashes, you look about $500, Coach, for a weekend.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Crawford's getting ready. He's got another daughter probably getting ready to go through prom coming up in a week or two, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
You already got your dress picked out?
Yep.
Did he go with you?
No.
He probably didn't want to.
Coach, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna see how much it really costs. Coach. I'm gonna go. Like, Dad, this is Dad, it's $200. Come back and you like, why is that $700 taken out of my checking account? Because Dad, I forgot for taxes and the shoes and everything else that goes with it. So I understand. So I don't blame Dad on that. He didn't go, but I'm probably gonna go though. I'm probably gonna be right there.
That'll be the only time you go. The next time you will not go, Tony. You just be like, just give me the bill. I don't want to.
Let's go.
Because it's gonna be like how long did it take you to pick your dress?
I want to say like 2 hours, hour and a half.
Tony, I had a kid who came back, told me it took her 3 hours to pick her dress. 3 hours.
Coach, my daughter went to her first freshman formal, and guess where she bought her dress at? In Dallas.
Okay.
So I'm like, they ain't got the same dresses here in Oklahoma. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go to Dallas to get a dress. I mean, I know everything's bigger than Dallas, but Oklahoma's pretty good here. We got an NBA team that won the NBA championship, so Oklahoma's not too bad on the map. So I don't know, But that's
You don't
just,
even want to get into that prom world, Tony. You don't even want to get in there. I'm just telling
no,
you.
I've had two that went through already, and she's the youngest. But I tell you, I like the boys now. I saw some of the kids' outfits last week, and a lot of boys are wearing suits or tuxedos with Jordans. It's like, man, I remember
Oh
I had to get
yeah.
those shiny black shoes, and I make sure I didn't scuff them up, and I'm polishing them every
Yeah.
2 seconds. But
Mhm.
now kids are wearing Jordans, so it's changed a lot since me and you've been in prom, Coach. A lot.
Man, you know what? Here's what I find out because I have to do prom every now and then. They spend all that money. You know how long they stay there?
20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. 30 minutes, and they're gone. I'm like,
So you
I
got a
mean,
place y'all
we
gonna go?
closed up.
Are you
Huh?
going with a bunch of girlfriends, friends, boyfriend? Whoever who y'all got a good spot to go eat at?
Me? Oh. Actually this year we rented okay, so I'm actually going to 2 proms.
Oh,
So
here we go. Here we go. Yeah. The truth comes out
Prom
now.
gossip.
2 prom
Prom
date.
gossip.
Here we
Here we
go.
go.
it's the same date for both, don't worry.
Ah,
But um so one of them's a small school one. So small school ones they have like the prom dinner there and it's a lot more classy and stuff. At Piedmont we kind of just go like whatever restaurant we book, party bus and stuff, and then we
Mm-hmm.
go to the dance and then hang out.
that's cool. You got a
Yeah.
game the next morning?
Honestly, I do actually for one. And I have to miss one of my games on Saturday. Yeah.
That's
But then I'll
crazy.
wake up, go to probably a morning game, and then, yep.
First thing I want to know is what are you going to do with all those nails that you go to the first? You got them. You got all your nails done, and you're going to go play the next day.
See, here you can. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't like my nails all long. Like these are my real nails, so I don't really like them to be super long and stuff because I've had one too many bad basketball nail experiences for
Woo,
that.
they
But
hurt too.
they hurt so bad.
They do.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is a good thing, Coach. At least Dad's not the coach because he'd be like, "You're not gonna be out too late, and you better be ready because we got a big game tomorrow." So
Mhm.
at least you don't have to hear that. You're probably still gonna hear it, but he's gonna be doing it in the dad's voice, not the coaching voice, though.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely dad voice better.
Well, I might ask a question, kind of a little fun with it. All right. What amusement park is on your bucket list? Disney World, Universal, and where you want to go?
I haven't been to Disney World in a while, so
Oh, yeah.
maybe Disney World. Yeah, I haven't been since probably maybe 2019 or something like that. I would
Okay.
want to experience Disney World now, my
Okay.
age now. Yeah.
Me and Tony are getting close. Tony's got a little bit. My granddaughter's 12, and it's getting close to that Disney time, Tony. It's
Well,
getting close.
I was in Orlando, and I didn't do Disney or whatever's there. I did what was it, Studio?
Universal Studios.
Universal, yeah.
Studios. So I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. I spent $800 for these tickets and all this stuff, right, y'all?
hmm
Mhm.
You know how many rides I rode?
2.
2, and they both were kiddie rides. Both was kiddie rides. So the best thing about this place, they had movie theater, and it was so hot. And I finally told my wife and Zoe, and I said, "Hey, I'm tapping out." I went to the movies. It was you buy a big old thing of popcorn, you can sit there and eat all day. I spent $800 to go to the
For some
studio
popcorn movie.
to watch movies that I could have done right here in Oklahoma. So I'm not a guy that rides roller coasters and none of that stuff. I get sick. But I
Yeah.
just think
I
if
like
you're
roller
young and you want to, you're still young, so the girls are riding everything. They're riding
Mhm.
anything that went upside down. I'm looking at it, I'm getting sick, and I was like, no, I'm
Yeah.
out.
Just watching.
I'd rather go to the water park and I can't even swim and then go to somewhere I got roller coasters. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
You-
Though. So what else would you want to go if you had one more pick?
A different amusement park?
Yes, ma'am.
Probably Silver Dollar City. That's also one. I haven't been there in a while either, but I
Is that in
remember being
Branson?
fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
Missouri.
They totally
Branson
redid
is-
it about 5 years ago.
Really? Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
been back since. So
Coach, you know my
Yeah.
favorite deal in Branson? It was the Dolly Parton show, and you get to eat with your hands. So that was pretty.
That's like medieval fair. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So I had a blast because I can get messy and nobody can say anything because everybody else doing the same thing I was eating with
That's
their
funny.
hands. So that's a pretty good show.
Well, are you a haunted house kid? You like haunted houses? Yes or no? I mean, you're like
Um,
5'11" walking in there. I mean, I mean,
I like them, but they don't really scare me anymore. I feel like I
Are-
have the new mindset where it's I know it's not real, but once they start touching me, I'm out. I'm not.
Yeah, y'all freak out. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I
are you
don't.
like
I'm
the
not
one
doing
in there?
touch.
Are you the one walking through the haunted house laughing?
Yes, and I like to
And
mess
that makes
with
the
him.
people mad
Yeah.
because they can't touch you, so they're really angry. Like, I'm sitting in this hot costume, and
Yeah.
this person is laughing at me, and I can't even scare her. So yeah, that's funny though. So Kenley, like before a game, we always ask each young lady that comes on, what's in your playlist and what do you like to eat?
Playlist. It honestly, I wish I had I need to make one, like a strict game day playlist, but it really just depends on sometimes I'll go with country, sometimes I go with pop, sometimes I'm like my Christian playlist. It really just depends. Honestly, sometimes it's who I'm playing against. I'm
You're
like
playing the
which
Titans. The Titans are coming into town. You gotta
yeah.
get
We
beast
haven't
mode.
played. We haven't played. We scrimmaged them, but we haven't played them. Though. We might see them in scrimmage.
I don't think I played Carl Albert in a while. But I have some
Wow.
friends that go to Carl Albert though. Do you know Kenley Sutton?
Yeah, Sutton. Yeah, she plays with my
Yes.
daughter. So yeah, she was a big part of
Yes.
us winning state this year. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I love her. But food or drinks, I would say. So unfortunately, I do drink a lot of Red Bulls. So that's a habit that
Ooh,
I
shame,
need to stop.
shame.
I know. Well, you should talk to Joe Crawford about that one because that's
Oh, shame, shame.
Hey,
But
What's worse, Red Bull or Dr. Pepper? Which one, Tony?
you know me. I'm gonna have to go with because I drink Red Bull too, but it's sugar free. So I'm a Red Bull guy. I had one this morning. So
yeah.
I used to didn't like it, but I tell you that it does do a lot of. It can change your body because, Coach, I drove for 5 hours because I drunk a Red Bull. If I wouldn't have drunk that Red Bull, I'd have been sleeping about 20 minutes.
So
But
it gave you some wings. It did give you some wings.
Yeah.
It did. It gave me some wings. No, I would probably go with Red Bull. But hey, you know what? Each their own because I mean, she's old enough to drink it, and her dad said it's okay, so we're gonna give her a thumbs up.
Do they got
I ain't going
flavors now?
against Dad's word. That's
Do
his.
they
He
got
said it's
flavors
okay.
in
It's
Red
okay.
Bull?
Yeah. I honestly, there's not very many Red Bull flavors I don't like, but I like the coconut berry one. That's one of my favorites. And then not the light pink one. The light pink one's awful, but like the bright pink, like white peach
Yeah,
one
it's
is,
white peach. Yeah, that's it.
yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
it.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I like they used to make the sugar-free watermelon. They don't no more,
Mhm.
man. That was
Yeah,
my
I haven't
favorite, but
seen
they
that.
quit making sugar-free. They still make it regular, so every now and then I sneak a regular one in. But Red Bull's not bad. I mean, I can't say it's really not. It's really not bad at all. So
Yeah.
what's your go-to meal then?
If I'm eating like a meal, not like a snack or something
I mean,
meal,
just
I
something
would
like right
say
after school. You're gonna get something to kind of cover, carry you over to after the game.
I would
You got
say
with the girls.
either Qdoba or Subway.
Yeah,
Ooh,
But
we
what's
do.
the Qdoba's
Subway,
there tonight?
it's hard for Cuba though because we live in Piedmont. So like if I'm trying to go during the JV game, then I don't really have much time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But we have a Subway right here, so I get a Subway a lot.
that's it. Something's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Qdoba's the other night. It was good. I hadn't in forever. I do. I had to go all over there on Council Road to get it. It is far away
Hmm.
to do that. So, well, I'm gonna ask you one more question, probably. All right, and let's go here. You got a chance. I'll change my question here. Did y'all have any competitive game nights at home? I mean, you got like 5, 6 of y'all there. I mean, for me, I'd say back in the day it was spoons. My girls
Oh,
just slice
I
each
love
other with
spoons.
spoons, Tony.
I don't know
Yeah.
nothing about spoons. I know about
You never
Uno.
play spoons? Oh, spoons, man. Spoons is hey, ask your daughter to explain it to you. It gets vicious. Don't it?
I'll tell you a
Yeah,
game.
I love spoons.
You guys ever play the mafia game?
Yes.
Oh,
So
now-
fun.
That gets intense with the family because I've seen my sons and their girlfriends get into it doing that game because he thinks she's told on him and how the game goes, and
Yeah.
it's really fun though, especially
Uh-huh.
if you got a good narrator that's like, all right, we just walking through the woods and
Yeah.
Kenley the 3-point shooter. Oh, the town got her. So we're all, oh, she's gone. Then now you're mad, like, who got me out? So you're looking at
Yeah.
everybody, and so you get to stay awake and see everybody that's going against you. You're like, okay, I got you next game. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the first one going. So our mafia games get kind of tense over here. So it's a
I think
good
they
time
play-
though when we got everybody
Yeah.
over here doing it though.
I think
Yeah.
we played Mafia till like 2, 3 in the morning at the
Yes.
lake house. We did team camp. It was like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. It's a good team bond. We love playing Mafia with our team. It's so much fun.
That is, that's a good time. So, Kelly, like I said, what you got planned? If you're not playing basketball this summer, y'all gonna try to do any vacations, or you just booked with basketball all summer?
We usually are pretty booked, but this year we have a trip to Florida at the end of June. So right after all my team camp stuff, we get a little break, and then we're gonna go to Florida.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Where
I
y'all
haven't been to
going?
the beach in a while, so
You going to Destin?
we're going. It's by Pensacola. It's called like Portofino Island or something
Uh-huh.
like that. But it's kind of like in between Destin and Gulf Shores. So
Oh,
it's
that's
like,
cool. It'd be a good
Okay.
time. We used to take our
yeah.
family vacations to Destin. Destin, the kids love it. And we
Mm-hmm.
used to rent a pontoon boat and hang out. So it's a good time. We
Yeah,
haven't done it in a while since, like I said, AU basketball does take a lot of your
it
time.
does. Yeah.
You're excited, like, oh, I can't wait to play. Then you're like, man, I want a weekend off.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll be glad when this is all over. But then you're like, I'm sad when it's over, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, Kelly, we're not going to hold you up much longer, though, man. Like I said, I know we appreciate you coming on the show. We've had one of your teammates on the show earlier this year, and
Mhm.
she did a great job. We want you to do a great job, too. But we need everybody in Piedmont, one, to catch the show tomorrow and, watch you do a great job on your first time being on the podcast. You've done a really, really great job. So, and all the fans love it, too. So we're going to we're gonna give you a little clap for that. But, Coach, can you pull it up real quick? Coach? We want you to we want you to tell everybody to make sure, we changed the name. We're not Oklahoma no more. We're Between the Line Girls Hoops. So if you could tell everybody to like and subscribe to Between the Line Girls Hoops, we will love this. On the count of 3, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Like and subscribe to Between the Lines Hoops.
Yay!
All right.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate it. So where's Dad at this whole time? Is he up there drawing some plays up, or is he hiding or what?
He has a man cave upstairs, so that's probably where he's at with his deers around him and stuff, his couch. That's all he needs, but he's probably somewhere up there.
He said all his deers around him.
He's actually right here with his.
Hey, Coach, what's up, Coach? He got some new deer. Look at him. He's in there working already.
Just picked
don't you
it up.
remember at the meeting? He's like, I gotta go. I got deer hunting.
Hey, Coach, is this what you do when you're not coaching?
This or fishing.
This and fishing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He said, I got to get away from these girls. I got to relax. My blood pressure's here. I'm out. So I'm gonna go take my anger out on somebody else. So
Yeah,
that's good stuff, Coach. But Coach Crawford, it's good to see you, sir.
You too. Appreciate you guys.
No, we appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
Coach. Great job this year. Hey,
Thank
Ken,
you.
I didn't ask you though. So who is y'all's rival? Is it Deer Creek? Is it Edmond North? Who's y'all's rival?
I'm gonna say Edmond North.
Edmond North?
Yeah,
Okay.
they probably wouldn't say us. I don't know. It's just like that's the team you want to be, and that's.
I
Like,
really thought it'd be Deer Creek since you guys are so close.
It is. Yeah, I love playing them. I love them all those girls, but it is fun. I would say both, but if I were to pick one, like that's like okay, we gotta like play hard, win this game. It's Edmond North.
No, that's good stuff. So, like I
Yeah.
said, good luck to you both this,
Thank
in
you.
the summertime. And Coach Crawford, going into your baby senior year, I know you're excited. You're excited and sad at the same time, but good luck to you guys going into next year, though. So, I know you guys will do a great job, and we appreciate you coming on tonight, Kenley, and we appreciate you, Mr. Crawford, coming out, with the team early this summer. So, like I said, we love talking to you guys. You do a great job over there at Piedmont. And like I said, you get a chance to coach your beautiful daughter. So, hey, that's nothing wrong with that. Coach, anything to say to him before we get out of here?
No, I appreciate it. Good luck. Enjoy your summer. We'll see you on the road. And again, I enjoy watching you play.
Hey, when you
Thank
sign with
you.
UCO, make sure you get us a couple of tickets when we come watch you.
Okay, sounds
Thank you,
good.
guys.
Thank
All
you
right,
guys.
you guys take
Bye.
care. We'll
Yeah.
see you. Well, Coach, another great, outstanding young lady basketball player that's going to get a chance to go get. Folks, you hear what she said. She got her stuff on Twitter. She got her stuff on Instagram. Her recruiting wouldn't be where it's at. One, I know her dad helps, and then her AU coaches help. But she helps herself a lot, Coach, because she gets it out there and she's putting it out there for coaches to see it. And I don't think she's done yet. I think she's going to have a big-time summer, and she's going to probably pick up 5 or 6 more offers. And you could easily see ORU sliding in or Tulsa because she does have the size. You're talking about a young lady that can shoot Caitlin Clark threes, and she's only going to get better. She's 17, 18 years old. She's only going to get better once she gets in that weight room and she gets on a college practice 2 days or whatever they do. Her game's going to just grow. So the sky's the limit for this young lady. And like I said, going into her senior year, I know she said they got some young girls that's going to help them. But I tell people all the time, man, you can get those young girls at an early age, and they're going to struggle Coach, you know, you did it. You started last year. You didn't start Paisley. Then she came in, became your starting point guard. And you saw the difference from this year to her sophomore year. And she's only going to get better, you know, more games you play. You know, because, I mean, I heard somebody say that just yesterday, high school and AU basketball is totally two different basketballs.
It is.
Totally two different basketballs.
It is.
It's crazy because, I mean, most of the time in AAU, not taking that from AAU coaches, but they're just trying to get up and down. High school coaches are running plays. They're doing sets. I mean, they got inbounds plays. They got all kind of different things. And, you know, they work on that daily. The AAU, you might get together maybe once or twice a weekend, and then you might hopefully get all the girls there. There's always going to be some girls that can't show up. But high school, you know they're going to show up because when the bell rings, guess what? They're coming straight to you. So that's one thing I do like about the high school game because, you know, 99% of the girls are going to show up. You're not worried about if her flight got delayed. You're not worried about if her uniform is still is in Iowa and it's supposed to be in Kentucky. You don't have to worry about those things. You know, with high school basketball, I know you and probably Coach Richie, you pass those uniforms out the day of the game. Then after the game, guess what? Put them in here so they ain't at the law. So when you go on a road trip, that hey, oh my God, I left my jersey in the locker. You ain't got to worry about those things. So I think that's the big difference. But like I said, I think she's going to be a big time player. You know, Dad's last year getting to coach his last daughter. So looking for what Piedmont can do this year and then the 6A.
Yeah, they had a good year. Lose some, but Coach Crawford's got him ready.
Yeah. Well, you know, he got the freshman young lady. You know, she was talking about. I don't know how much game she got. I think at the end of the year she started coming on, but you know she got a little bit of varsity experience, so she knows a little bit. So next year it's not like she's going to be thrown to the wolves, and so she's not going to know what's going on. So then when you got what's the point guard's name? Is it Janai? Janai. When you got Janai that can do a lot of things and get to the bucket, and you know she's only going to get better going into her junior year. Had a heck of a sophomore campaign, did a lot of good things. Like, so we've had her on the show, but I think she's a young lady that's going to start turning a lot of heads and some offers going to start falling in her lap because one, she's a great athlete. Two, she's a real good free throw shooter. I got to give it to her as a guard. She's a pretty good free throw shooter. I watched her, and I think the Deer Creek game, she had like 20-some points, and probably 8 of them came from the free throw line. So coaches ain't mad at that. You know, you can knock down those free points. It's always good because I guaranteed if you shoot a jumper, it's going to go in. But if you're knocking down your free throw, it makes the game really good. But like I said, I think they'll be fine next year, Coach. I think, like you said, they lose some girls. But, I mean, with a great coach like Crawford, I mean, he'll find a way to pick up the pieces, the 3 that he lost.
I agree.
Well, Coach, like I said, another great show. I think we got a college coach in line coming or what?
We got Coach May coming on next week after the Final Four. Yeah, we got Coach May from Southern Nazarene, does a great job, recruits Oklahoma kids, and had a great season. Well-known coach, been at the Division I level. So we're going to get him on next week sometime, try to hook up with him. He's already committed. We just got to hook up and find a date. So Coach May be on next week, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Folks, like I said, I apologize again. I know we're supposed to start at 6, but training went over. You know, in off season, you're working on things, so that's what happens. So I apologize for Coach for coming on late. But hey, we got the show done. That's one thing about us. We're gonna get it done, folks. If you didn't see my tweet or my email, hey, we're looking for people to join with us on our sponsors. Coach, you got our picture we can put up real quick? Let me see what we got. What we got. There you go, folks. There we are, man. Be part of the, get your name on this board. Be part of the sponsor crew, Triple Elite, BSN, Above the Rim, Keep It 100. We want to, thank all those guys, man, for helping us. One, we're just trying to grow this podcast bigger than we can. And as, by your help and then you sponsors, getting your name on there and us giving you shout out to your company or whatever you have. And we'll love to do that. And I know people like to see that. You wouldn't want to watch the show just to see your logo up there. I know we was excited about having our logo on there when Oklahoma Sports Network put us up there through all the high school playoff games in the Mid-Dale and Newcastle area. So, like I said, we want to thank them again. But like I said, me and Coach is trying to do the same thing. All we're doing is trying to bring great coverage, to these young ladies. We got young ladies from all over Piedmont. Coach is hitting girls all the way in West Virginia. So that's what we're doing. That's one reason we changed the name, folks, like Between the Line Girls Hoops, because we got girls from all over. Now we just ain't state. We're not just stuck here in Oklahoma. Now we can start touching these girls when like this, this next weekend when Coach down at Border War, he can grab some girls from Arkansas or from different states and do an interview with them, and then we can drop it on here. Then their family can go back there and watch it in their state. So I love what we're doing, Coach. I really do.
Yep, I enjoy it, and we're just growing, so appreciate the support that everybody's giving us. So
That's it. That's it. We appreciate it. But folks, you know what time it is when you hear this. Yes, we done it again. We closed out with another great episode of Between the Lines. Girls Hoop with my man Coach V and myself, TJ. Once again, sorry for being late. But hey, late is always on time because we got it done again tonight. But like I said, we thank you again for tuning in and checking out another great episode of Between the Lines and the Girls Hoops. And like I said, me and Coach V will catch you next week when we have Coach May on the show talking high school basketball, girls basketball, and his recruiting. Never know, folks. Keep your phone, keep your Twitter up to date. He might be calling you to come join him at Southern Nazarene. Coach, we out. See ya. Once again, I'd like to thank all the sponsors. Triple E, DSC, 100. And once again, thanks Coach V and myself, TJ, for another great episode. We'll catch you next time. We out.
We'd like to thank the following sponsors: Above the Line Hoops, Prep Girl Hoops, Keep It 100, and for the latest in high school girls basketball action, check out the podcast on YouTube at Oklahoma High School Girls Basketball Between the Lines.